다시 해봅시다. 야, 얼마 있냐? 9,385원. 야, 이게 얼마야, 이거. 카론 배 9,385번 편도 가능. 정기권 이용 가능. 아, 화살도 54발이나 있고요. 아니, 이건 뭘까? 실평수지도 있고요.
Salve, friend.
아, 지금 시급한 문제가 있어요.
All right, let me. I'll go.
자, 일단 실시. 실시하시고.
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant.
아우렐리아한테 나도 가야 돼.
Listen,
There's a troublemaker coming into the city.
I know, and I'll take care of it. Just go and hide, but not in the empty
You
shop.
now I am bit but
관심 없습니다. 관심 없고요. 자, 일단 빨리 실평수지 줘.
What are you doing in here? She needs the resin of a plant.
자,
What? Yulia?
율리아 살려.
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
아, 그럼요. 아, 일찍이 알고 있었죠.
But how could you know she needed this exact... You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that
네,
snake's cruel black
아우렐리아가
eyes.
한 거죠.
In
다
the
알고
meantime,
있죠.
That's a shame.
오, 얘 좀 눈을 떴어 이제. 아, 그럼 얘가 이제. 어이 뭐야?
May Apollo keep you safe.
Fortune smile on you, brother.
좋아. 제가 이제 말을 해주겠죠. 그리고 자, 일단 걔를 만나러 갑시다. 그래도 1,000원 받아라.
Fresh meat, huh? Mario.
자,
Yeah? What?
1,000데나리.
Oh, you must let yourself.
좋아요.
Just make sure you give it back.
아이, 물론 돌려드리죠. 이거 저장한 다음에 한번 물어보자. 베르기를 협박하고 있나요?
What now? Do I seem like a
알겠습니다.
whatever?
일단 아니라고 했으니까 아니라고 생각해봐. 아니라고 일단 생각해보고
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and honored to have been elected.
아, 여기도 이제 대충 해놓고 아, 근데 여기가 좀 더 낫네. 배경이 썸네일은 중요하니까 썸네일은 한번 보고 가야지. 찍어. 저장도 한번 하고. 일단 말 걸기 전에 당근이 보라색이라고? 와, 원래 당근이 보라색이구나. 처음 알았네. 율리아의 편지. 말레올루스와 클라우디아에게 연놈은 지옥에나 떨어져라. 율리아... 하지만 율리아 살았죠. 복병. 아주 그냥 대놓고 병도 안 치우고 말이야. 율피우스. 울피우스가 너도 혹시 남자 좋아하니? 지금 남자 좋아하는 게 이 시대에서는 약점이 될 수 있죠. 그걸로 협박을 할 수 있습니다. 물론 지금 시대에선 존중받아야 할 일이지만 이 시대에선 좀 까다로운 선택을 하게 될 것이야. 딱대.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been
엥?
desperate to see
얘가
me.
킹크티우스네?
Well, what do you want?
에요. 킹크티우스인가요? 눈 흔들리는 거 봐.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis.
네. 알아요.
You mean my heterochromia? And I'm hardly the only person. I like to think it is simply.
알겠어요. 증명할 방법을 찾아야 되는구나. 핑크티우스. 그럼 침입자한테 얘를 잡으라고 하면 되나?
Well, I am not. That's quite
실수였습니다.
all right. We all make mistakes.
일단 사연을 한번
I'm
들어볼까요?
Malleolus, and if it wasn't,
선거에서
I'm
이기면요.
glad you asked. These good people.
어떻게
By
자유를
declaring
찾죠?
there's no such thing at. Wait, don't.
실존합니다.
Nonsense. There's no way you.
책?
Surely you're not one of those people. I disagree.
그래요.
True?
나가는
I'm
법을
afraid
아십니까?
not.
황금률을
You
어떻게
mean the
생각하죠?
children's fable? Look, if I had a Roman plaque in my possession, I'd be happy to sell it to you, but I don't, so I can't.
징계 없다. 얘는 아니고. 일단 사퇴하라고 말하면은 안 듣겠죠, 당연히.
I trust you can see.
여기는 낭 떨어지네요. 갑시다. 일단 사퇴하라고 한번 말이나 해볼까?
You again. Why?
신경 쓰지 마세요. 내가 죽일 필요는 없지. 어차피 내가 죽이면 황금률 발동돼서 루프가 시작되니까 그 침입자한테 침입자한테 얘를 죽이라고 하면 되겠죠. 그래도 근데 황금률에 걸리려나? 그건 모르겠네. 퀘스트를 봅시다. 이거 결국은 도미티우스가 황금률을 어기지 않았나? 도미티우스, 호라티우스. 아, 호라티우스한테도 말을 걸어야 되냐?
What
센틸라 이야기를 좀 해도 될까요?
what business?
제가 찾고
A lot
있거든요.
of people have been looking for it.
새로운 시각이 도움이 될 때도 있죠.
I suppose.
뭔가 의심 가는 것이 있지 않았나요?
Kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, if anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Cynthia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Demetrius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better, though, I suppose.
네. 허세는 지금 하면은 대화를 아예 닫아버릴 수도 있기 때문에
Fine.
조금 다른 얘기를 해봅시다. 혹시 님 협박 중임?
What? Absolute.
알겠어요.
All right.
일단 얘도 아니다. 자,
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
이번엔 좀 다르다, 너 대화가.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting Bob. I'm sent. What are you?
이곳 사람이
네, now-
아니고요.
Well, I
잠깐만,
trust.
센티아랑 대화해야 되는 거 아니었어? 아, 센틸라의 쪽지에 관해 말해봐야겠다. 여긴 센틸라에 보관한. 응? 센티아의 쪽지가 어딨지?
That's my room. Leave before I call Horatius.
여기 있지 않았나? 아, 여기가 있구나. 이거 획득을 했어야 되는구나. 획득하고.
Ugh, this place has become a. Oh, look, you're. What are you? I trust.
이래도 대화가 안 풀리네? 몰라.
We're finally alone.
얘는 내가 루프 한다는 걸 알고 있구나.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here?
얘 다
I must
알고
have
있네.
entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Is that about right?
깨지는 걸 막을 수가 없었어요.
Look, It's unfortunate. Now, I assume...
황금률을 깨려는 사람 이야기를
Of
좀
course,
해도
what
될까요?
is it?
막을 방법을 알았어요.
If you stopped one person from breaking it and allow me to explain. When I discovered the ritual to preserve it, the crux of it is this. If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here to illustrate, if you manage to the same thing, if either of those, so the
그래.
fact that you are still here,
그러니까 타임
means
패러독스
someone is-
일으키라는 말이죠.
Excellent. It looks like you'll have. Of course.
뭔지 알 것 같습니다. 아니 근데 이거 도미티우스라고 말하는 게 확실한가?
Why then did you say it looks like? Thank.
저장하고 한번 얘기해 볼까요? 도미티우스가 깨려고 한다고?
Ah, you. Of course. Yeah. Why do you say that?
아니네. 마지막에 누구 패가지고 황금률 깨지 않았나?
So I'm told. This is. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Well
맞습니다.
then, in that, as magistrate, I hereby.
사람으로도. 그러면 황금률이 깨지지
I don't
않습니까?
believe so. No. It's.
재판은 안
So
해요?
now you're an expert on Roman law. If ever there was a time.
그래요.
Anyway, I would.
알겠어요. 근데 이거 범인 처단하는 걸로 가면은 참 다시 대화 걸면은 취소할 수 있나?
We'll speak again after you've carried out my order.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
한번 해볼까?
The many shall suffer
안
the
되는데요?
sins of the one.
안 되잖아요.
The statues! They're alive!
그러니까 잘못된 범인을 쏘면은 무조건 그거구나. 반갑고. 온 김에 골드나 파밍하고 갈까? 저장 한번 하고. 자. 비켜주세요. 아니 씨. 면상샷이라니? 하지만 골드는 못 참는데. 아, 좋아요. 스무스하구만. 아이, 뭐 넌 가진 거 없어? 반갑고.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are?
지금 좀 바빠요. 자, 그리고 킹크티우스 한번 처단하게 만들어 봅시다.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of
네,
thank.
뒤로 가지 마세요. 일단 내 말 믿어봐요. 일단 와. 킹크티우스 어딘지 아니까.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quint.
예, 말레올루스란 이름을 쓰고 있죠.
Thank you for your service.
이렇게 해볼까? 구경 한번 해볼까? 너 너무 근데 느려. 그리고 남는 시간에 리비아한테 좀 말 좀 얻는 게 좋을 것 같은데. 우리
She needs the resin of a
자,
What, Yulia? Hopefully that was it. But how you and me in the mean? That's
일단 이것까지는 해야 되고. 재밌겠는데? 꿀잼. 발굽혀기도 안 하고 있네. 미리 대기하고 있네. 방금률 깨지는 거 아니야? 도망갈 준비해야 되나?
I'm here for Malleolus. Who might you be?
The name's Demetrius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Then go through you, I shall.
It's real!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
바로 걸리네.
Must either knock on the door, or else must come and pass away.
얘도 이미 방금률 깨지네. 얘가 쏘게 해도. 참. 그럼 쟤를 어떻게 사퇴하게 하지? 협박을 해야 되나? 머리야. 씨. 익숙한 신전이다. 바쁘다.
The 49 melodies
리비아님.
fetch again
님의
with
대화 좀 합시다.
incessant labor. The war just as the but it does
우리가 있는 이곳이 어딘지
say
알아요?
it.
저승이요.
Then
그래요.
I thought I had to tell myself it was true. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I found
컨셉이었어.
comfort in reciting the metamorphoses by
대화 잘할 수
a great
있잖아.
poet. He gives such an uncanny description of
Fortune
this.
smile on you, brother.
물론이죠.
I will do my best to. There is a downward path. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor. The wide, thorny waste is cold. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. And is there the bloodless shadows others? For I hope I have done it
정말
justice.
철학적인
And now
시구나.
we share a secret. It's
이게 단가? 오렐리아 카바시에 관해 물어봐려. 루피우스한테 물어봐야 되는구나. 다시 대하면 뭐 달라지나?
friend. You have given me hope.
별 달라지는 건 없고. 받아라 실평수지.
She needs what you hopefully that. But how you just and me in the meantime? That's a
여기 일단 들어가는 법을 알아야 되고요. 아 얘한테 가면 안 되고.
Now I did but
관심 없고요. 아 일단 한번 말해볼까?
tell me, do you have any idea?
조각상들이 살아나 금화살을 쏘더군요.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. Supposedly, one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty.
화살을
Horrible.
특이한 화살을 구하면 된다.
I can't help but think of it with the ability to transmit. Use your imagination, golden, and even if we were to split all. Look, I might have.
거절하면 어떻게 되지?
I'm not suggesting we use such a bow on people. There's no profit. Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on it? Now, I have a plan.
모르는데.
No problem. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld.
다이애나가
The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so
여신이
happens that
누구지?
there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding?
황금알?
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to... Oh, gods, no. No. Here's what I propose. You give your bow to me. I cover it in a thin Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and the cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not
아니,
theft exactly. It's
그걸
more of
모르겠냐고.
a trade. But make no
신인데.
mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where. But in my experience, all the... Now,
위험하지
when
않습니까?
Prometheus stole fire...
제 기억이 맞다면 프로메테우스는 영원한 벌을
Only
받았죠.
because he was silly enough to get...
직접 하면 안 돼요?
More of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the... Because the
집어오면
god... So,
좋습니다. 대신 동업자라고 부르지 마세요.
now, if this is a quad... And here we are.
야, 금박 진짜 잘 입혔다. 야, 이걸로 먹고 살아도 되겠는데? 녹음해가지고.
Now I've I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
이 거리 끝까지 간 다음에 죽습니다. 아니 뭐야 여기잖아. 디아나의 성소가. 얘가 열어주는 거였네. 저 위에 벌이 있는데요. 그럼 바꿔치기 되나? 일단 저장 좀 합시다. 아, 이걸 어떻게 바꿔치기 해 근데? 점프가 안 되는데. 그리고 여기엔 왜 벌이 있을까? 아, 여기까지 올라가서 이렇게 해야 되는구나. 바꾸면. 야, 이걸 몰라? 이 정도면 그냥 모른 척 한 거 아니야?
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
예.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me.
내가 있는데
You're a
잠근
bit slow,
겁니까?
aren't you? Yes, I locked you. No, technically, I never said. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the. Oh, what? You're just gonna have to the bow now. I would reconsider my. But you're stuck in there with a. You know, some say it takes 20. Let's find out.
이거를 잠깐만. 유기체를 황금으로 볼 수 있으면 저거를 딱 황금으로 만들어 버리면 되지. 밑으로 가. 수고. 근데 여긴 어디야? 아니 뭐 돈은 뭐 아주 넘칠 정도로 주는구만. 물불을 뭐요? 아, 야. 아, 이러면 이제 이런 가시덤불을 쏘면은 내가 그걸 타고 올라갈 수 있겠네. 이게 퀘스트를 해야 되는구나, 무조건. 나에비아의 일기장.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it.
갈레테이아가 황금 조각상이 됐나보다.
Or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered, even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was not a statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are
지역 이동할 때 로딩 이긴 거는 좀 아쉽긴 해.
living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
나 궁전으로 들어왔네. 저장이. 여기 어딘데 여기가? 화살을 이렇게 많이 주는 이유가 있었구나. 다시. 자식이. 설마 제가 나에비아는 아니죠? 부대 맞춰야 돼. 발차기. 화살도 넉넉하게 주고 덤도 주고 아주 좋구만. 풍족하구만.
You're not supposed to be here.
한 명 금으로 만들고 쫙 쫙. 나무에다 쏘면 안 되나? 이러면 안 되네. 아, 이쪽에 있네. 여기 있긴 한데. 아, 저 위로는 못 올라가나? 여기는 뭐 잠겨 있으니까. 자, 궁전 위층에 도달하라. 좀 위층에 도달하라. 일단 해봐. 엄청 이건 엄청 느리네. 아니 왜 이렇게 안 죽어 이거. 미리 싸. 아니 너무 많은데? 근데 저기 뒤에 뭔가 있는데? 자. 에이, 이 정도야? 이건 이미 됐구나. 얘는 되담한 애들인가? 황금이? 얘도 궁전 2층이네. 얘네 오면. 근데 이거 뭐 다시 쏜다고 해도 다시 금으로 안 되잖아. 서순이 잘못됐구나. 먼저 쏘고 나서 했어야 된다. 빠세. 자. 아싸, 출입문 열쇠.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like?
아, 일부러 벗겨낸 거구나,
but
얘가.
kept alive somehow.
얘네
Trapped in
구해주려고.
their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal
근데
torment, too horrific for any sane mind to
황금에서
comprehend.
못 벗어난
I
거지.
tried to offer them what small
물리적으로
mercies
벗기는
I
걸로.
could. I began to
오히려
talk
더
to them
고통스럽기만
to
하고.
keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sorrow. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
비단도 근데 금으로 돼? 이거 유기체만 금으로 된다고 하지 않았어요? 비단도 유기체인가? 식물의 종류라서 그냥. 아, 여기네. 또 일로 쏴야 된다. 아니, 이거. 네. 얘가 이렇게 길을 알려줘. 아니, 이거 안 되는데. 아, 벽을 타고 가야 되나 보다. 저장 좀 하고. 자.
just want to die.
미안한데 화살 아깝다.
Help us.
Help us.
Help us.
아, 이러면 도와줄 수 있지.
Please.
가만히 있어, 죽여줄 테니까. 아, 너무 많잖아, 근데.
Kill us.
Help us.
어딨어? 아, 저기 있다.
Thank you.
멀리서 쏘면 한 번 없구나. 짰네. 야, 여기 물고기 그림도 그려져 있네. 정대포. 아니, 왜 굳이 쏘라고 하는 건가? 애들이 많이 오니까 그러네. 여기서 끌어야 되나? 좀 많이 올 때. 두 명밖에 못했네, 그래도. 이게 근데 왜 이렇게 길어?
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at
아니, 이거
beloved
말고.
Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery
물리적으로
that
도금을
beneath half an
시켜버릴
inch of
거였냐?
gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodami to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to unload you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity
얘네들은 왜 이렇게 다
is preserved.
걱정했었는데
I promise
얘
you
뭐야
this.
이거.
One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
아, 이 사람 살이 나왔잖아. 방금 나 봤죠? 아, 잘생긴 거 날아가지고. 와, 이 뭐야 이거 다 벗겨낸 흔적 있잖아 이거. 여기는 좀 끔찍한데. 저장하자. 너가 갈라테이아니? 라 당신이었습니까? 누구십니까? 당신이 나에비아군요.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
날 공격하면 우리 둘 다 황금이 되고 말 겁니다.
And you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
저와는 관계없는
Liar.
일입니다.
I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace for her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this.
네가 했잖아 임마.
She's
내가
in
했어?
agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her, to see her beautiful face, to hear her speak freely, instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
질투노. 모든 조각상이 한 목소리로 속삭이고
What do you
있어요.
mean the same voice?
누가 조각상으로 제게 속삭이는 것 같았죠?
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought
그럴
it
리가
was because
있니?
all voices sound the same when they whisper.
막퉁대가리야.
But now that I think about it, they were all. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was...
그래.
Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me.
아, 이제
Were you planning to wait?
황금 맛 좀
I've done
볼래?
all the hard work.
맹색과 아닙니다.
Liar. You tried to steal her away. Give me one good...
전 우연히 들어온 거고요. 떠나고 싶을 뿐이에요.
What are you doing?
도시의 땅굴에 떨어졌다 이 궁전에 도착했다고요.
So you're saying you weren't...
원래 죽일 생각은 없었지만 이번 루프에선 봐드립니다.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done?
이제 알았음?
Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear It's the air. Coming into contact. But the only way to fix it will be... At least that way she'd be golden again.
제가 그 류마티즘 치료제만 알려주시면 전부 되돌릴 수 있어요.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this.
갈라테이아를 다시 황금으로 만들 수 있어요. 이 황금알은 사람을 황금으로 뒤덮거든요.
But if you're lying to me, I'll...
물러서십시오. 됐죠?
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can.
류마티즘 치료제만 알려주세요.
The only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god do. In any case, the treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. I believe there's a pot of it already.
아폴로의 성소에 있는 단지에
Now,
있다.
please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
잘 있어요.
Go.
아니 여기가 아니잖아. 일로 가야 된다는 거 아니야? 그러면 이제 안돼. 휴, 살았다. 아이, 원래 여기에 있던 거구나. 나 여기 처음 와보는 거 같은데. 군데군데 돈은 참 많아. 엥? 시시포스 그것도 있었네? 그러면 이건 썸네일 감 잡지. 자, 치즈 이 정도? 한 이 정도? 좋아. 시포스는 또 찍어줘야지. 여기가 근데 어디지?
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to
처음
life
보네요.
under the golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not?
벼랑 끝에선
That's good.
기분이네요.
Unless if you're not on edge, you've not been well. We've all been where you are. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the. I still don't have any of the answers.
기독교인인가요?
Please keep that. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats.
벨리스크에서 사라진 로마어 명판이 필요합니다.
Even if I had seen it, and I'm not saying I have.
그래요? 치안 판사님이 기독교인을 어떻게 생각하더라?
What you're doing is disgusting.
알겠어요.
All right. Well, it was lovely to.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no, no.
왜 누군데?
Oh, P.S. What are you doing?
아,
Get
울피우스구나.
back from there. If you lose your balance,
어?
you'll fall.
얘
That's
걔
the idea.
말
Why? Why would you want that?
Why do
기호
you think
2번이랑 사귀는
I'm
애잖아.
stuck for the rest of my life, working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do.
자살하기
I've
전에
never had to deal with this sort of thing.
황금으로
Please,
만들면 되지
I need to
않을까?
talk to him.
알겠습니다.
Thank you.
얘기 좀
Let me
할까요?
guess.
뭐가 문제인지
Screwed up
물어보려고요.
my life. That's what's wrong. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus
아,
Cumulatus Malleolus for the rest
말레올루스랑
of my
좋아하는
life.
사이가 아니었어.
I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
아, 얘랑
Yes, no. Well, I suppose it means
이제
I'll have
어떻게
to
되는
let
거죠?
everyone know what's happened, and I'd best pray.
센 울피우스랑 센틸라 서로 사귀고 있었다. 아, 잠겼네. 자, 일단은 맞줄 장치 좀 타고 이거 어디야 근데? 캬, 깔끔하구만. 깔끔해. 이것도 타야지. 얘는 또 다 처음 오는 데 같냐, 왜 이렇게? 자, 맞네. 줄 타고 오나 그냥 오나? 말레올루스한테 가야 되는데
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted
맞아.
and deeply honored.
Domitius doesn't use...
센틸라가 사라졌습니다.
Of course not. But as I always say...
뭘 숨기고 계신 거죠?
If you're trying to find her, you may wish to check the cisterns beneath
아,
this
지하
cellar.
수조에
Domitius
그게
says he saw a body there.
그 황금 조각성 되네가 센틸라인가?
Of course, just to be clear.
사퇴하세요.
Why? You are acting very...
잠깐만.
You... I like... Unlikely.
얘가 킹크티우스라는 걸 증명해야 되는데? 어세 해야 되나?
The many shall suffer.
아니, 나 아직
for the
죽이지도
sins of
않았는데?
the one.
아니, 나 아직 얘 죽이지도 않았는데 왜 황금률이야? 이거는 불러올게요. 이건 너무 의미 없이 루프를 타니까. 얘를 어떻게 사퇴하게 하지? 킹크티우스라는 걸 증명해야 되는데. 근데
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and
Look, of course. I try...
갖고
Hey, you're not thinking
갈
about going into
건데.
the cistern, are you? Well,
괴물이야 뭐 아무것도 아니지. 근데 얘는 왜 여기까지 온 걸까? 얘가 그럼 센틸라 아니야? 센디아 두 개나 얻었어? 아 그럼 두 개나 얻었네. 뭐야 여기는 어디 갔지? 여기 아니지. 한 번 더 써야 돼. 오. 핫. 엥? 쟤 저기 있네? 뭔가 잡혀져 있는데? 센틸라신가요?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
키가 누구야?
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that.
괴물이
I'm
누구야?
Scintilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have
누가 이런 짓을 했죠?
Sentius, my adoptive
센티우스가
father.
했다고?
Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
큐리에스의 도움을 받아. 아, 센티우스가 이런 걸 했다.
I don't know. He said the gods are on. I'm
풀어드리면
going to take that key. I'm done caring about the golden rule.
다른
There
사람.
won't be enough.
자,
There's no time. What?
아이, 우리끼리 탈출하는 건 좀 아니지.
It's no use. You'll.
시도는 해봐야겠어요. 일단 저장을 하고요.
You're back.
풀어줘 봅시다.
Thank you. Now follow. Wait. Did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
근데 제가 센티우스 공격하면 또 황금률 깨지잖아.
Do with Scintilla. Where is she?
말해줄 것
So that
같습니까?
is how it's going to be. It's a shame, really. You'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself, just like that soft-hearted pleb.
애를 알았구나. 애를 기억해?
Surely you did. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that... But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you're a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on... And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day. I watched him come through the portal each time. Always a little older.
나이는 먹는구나.
Disheveled. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine. Tied. The next time I awoke, you showed up. But you've caught up. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trip. Just the 4? Not many. But don't worry, I'm sure there'll be enough. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took. The path he wrote about on his tablet. Better to end it all now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
님 뒤에 누구 있는데요? 너무 대놓고 있는데요? 매번 실패할 걸 알면서도
There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again forever.
루프를
And I will
유지하겠다.
continue living long after your dust.
그 전에 타살당한다면
Why? Isn't it obvious? because I have grown attached to all this. And as long as this day keeps I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
아주 고통스럽게 죽을 거야.
Do you really think you could take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bird?
나 활 안 쓰는데요?
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
아직 불태워 죽이네.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
아니, 활도 맞기 전에 바로 아니네? 타임 패러독스 만들어지네? 그냥? 어라?
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fray. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
당신을 찾으러 왔습니다.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Really? I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, it described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
결국은 다 황금이 되는 엔딩이구나. 센티우스를 죽이면은 센틸라만 살아남고 다 황금이 되는 엔딩이군.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000... let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this... This is...
센틸라를 도와 처음 문을 열고 당신을 끌어들인 자를 죽여 이 모든 일을 처음부터 막았습니다. 그러니까 센티우스가 존재하지 않게 돼가지고 얘가 지금 여기까지 왔을 때 이 차원문 이미 닫히고 없는 거구나.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time?
Yeah.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping. Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
저쪽에 있죠. 소지품 다 없어졌어. 일로 갈 수는 있어요? 오. 근데 저승이라며. 여기 저승이 아니었던 거야?
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else.
잘
You go on
생각했어요.
ahead.
You're back. But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
카론 아예 후드 쓰고 있었구나.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so. Why don't you tell me what you discovered?
당신의 진짜 이름이 카론이란 사실.
I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
진짜
You can
정체가
just call me
모르겠다.
Charon, if you like. I do not enjoy deceiving. That most people find comfort in familiar. That you
진실은
died, of course.
죽은 건
You
맞구나.
were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the
왜 죽었죠?
most souls, ask yourself
에,
as you wish. You were
살해당했다고?
murdered. You were exploring an old tomb. When you, unfortunately, as
아,
you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by
도적이
thieves. A nearby hiker
살해했구나.
saw the scuffle break out, and left. You both fought bravely, but your assailants
아,
were
엘이
armed,
그
and
행인이구나.
you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene. That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's opal by some.
아,
And so it was my duty to bring you.
그래서 현대인들은 아무도 저기로 안 갔던 거구나. 저 동전을 고고학자니까 얘네가 가질 수 있어서.
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans. Well, a long time ago, my orders were simple. That is a question you would have to ask him. I am just only now. I find myself bereft of purpose. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
아, 저게 마지막 저승이었어.
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now.
씨, 컨셉 잡는 거 봐.
It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never...
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't book, and there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant. My new friend here. I know how crazy.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman.
How could you?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
색깔로.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius,
근데
poor Dooley, and the others.
저기가 저승이면은
But please understand. Their
이
blood
강을
is on
건너면
my hands,
어디로 가는 거지?
not yours.
환생을 하는
I
건가?
will live with the consequences.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted.
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
그러죠. 환생을 하는 건가? 두 번째 엔딩. 네 번째 엔딩이 진 엔딩이네요. 아, 이렇게 개발자들의 사진이 나와 있고요. 두 번째 엔딩은 니네가 황금이 되든 말든 알 바 없고 나는 나갈 건데 엔딩입니다. 탈출 엔딩이죠. 자, 그러면은 다시 돌아와서 할 거 다 합시다. 진 엔딩은 봐야지. 계속하기. 계속하기 하면 어디서부터 나오지? 여기구나. 녹화 좀 끊었다가